The heck? Oh, there we go. I guess I'm live now. Hello. Anybody do? Hey, Spoof. How you doing? I don't know if Nanya slept in today or she's just not around. Um, so you got me. That's it. Just me. Hi, sweet wheat. Yeah. So I don't know if she's even going to come in today. So I kind of got a good diagnosis the other day when I had my endoscopy. I think I don't think I'm going to have my gallbladder removed. Um, all it um, was ulcers, and he said with the proper diet and stuff, I can probably fix that. So without surgery or anything. So hopefully, hopefully, but he put me on a bland diet, which sucks. All the stuff that you really like, you can't eat now. Yeah, no coffee, no pop, no, yeah, so many things that you can't eat when you're on a bland diet. But I would like to fix that. So at least I know what it is now. Hi, Joy. Um, at least I know what it is. I wasn't sure what it was. So at least I know what it is now. It's ulcers. So, and I probably got them from YouTube. Who knows? Oh, I don't know how you get ulcers, but yeah, that's what I have. So he wants me to go on a bland diet and see if that fixes it. But my gallbladder still isn't functioning properly. But I think I'm not sure. But I think that what he wants to do first is try and fix my ulcers. I'm not sure. Good God. I don't know. He didn't even talk to me, talk to my husband because I was still out because they put you out. But my throat was freaking sore afterwards because they shoved that tube down your throat all that day, like not right away, but after I got home, my throat was just killing me. I couldn't swallow. It's still kind of sore, but I don't know if they grated the inside of my throat or what. But that was, I think, good news because you can fix an ulcer just by the proper diet and stuff. I don't know about the gallbladder. I really don't. I'll have to talk to my doctor about that. See if, you know, see what he says about all that. Because I was supposed to go get a CT scan, so I don't know if they still want me to go get a CT scan or what. How you doing, Joy? So, did you guys have a nice Valentine's? I hope so. Um, all we did, all I did, because of course he wanted to go out for dinner. I said, if we go out for dinner, there's going to be stuff that I want to eat that I can't eat probably, or I'm not supposed to eat. So I just made dinner at home and we just had a quiet dinner at home. We just had chicken and rice and something that's not hard on the stomach. So, but what did you guys do? Did you guys do anything exciting? Hey, Spoof. Low key day. Yeah, I understand. Went out Sunday for Valentine's. I went to an aquarium and had steak. Oh, yeah, I love steak. I love steak. Hey, Babe Beauty. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, so we didn't do anything. We just kind of stuck around. So my husband's working, so he can't really. Well, he can, but by the time he gets home, he's not. Hi, Margie. By the time he gets home, he's not in the mood to do anything, you know, at all. You had chicken fried rice. I've been sick, so stayed home. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, sweet wheat. Well, I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like, and I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. So, hey, Trisha, how you doing? I watched your live yesterday. I don't know. I don't think you saw me. You and Steph, your Talk Shit Tuesday live. Oh, so yeah, we didn't do much. We didn't do much. He's been watching this freaking NCIS on Netflix lately. And I've been watching this comedian. And the guy makes me laugh. I wasn't paying attention to chat that much. Sorry, I missed you. Oh, I actually said hi, right, to you and Steph when I first came in. So it's no biggie. No biggie. It was on and off. I was saying, I was talking to people in the chat, but I don't do well at multitasking. Do not do well at multitasking. Do you know that you're the only one that calls me Carl? So if you ever trolled me and and the troll called me Carl, I'd know it was you. I think that's happened too. Watch the Dark, great series. I miss my husband's Valentine. I need to find a good either movie to watch or a series to watch, because I can't find anything good to watch. There's some good movies on YouTube, but nothing I really want to see. Nothing I really want to see. So what'd you do, Trisha? Did you do anything special? I've been watching all the stuff that people have been doing for Valentine's Day, and I'm like, Jesus, I missed out. I didn't get chocolates, which I'm not allowed to eat, by the way, and or flowers. Nothing. I got nothing. So the honeymoon is over. Definitely is over. The Dark is about a blind woman. Oh. Is it a mystery or? There's a good show on Amazon Prime called Harlem. It's like Sex in the City, but with a different cast. Oh, cool. I have Amazon Prime. I never watch it though. Valentine's Day is overrated. I did get flowers and chocolates though from Steph. I know she was your Valentine. I was watching. She was your Valentine's. I hope she did come through and get you your chocolates and your flowers. Lucky duck. I didn't get, well, see, my husband takes everything the doctor says like to heart. And they said no chocolate for me, no coffee for me, no pop for me. That's all the things that I drink every day, coffee and pop. Pepsi for, yeah, I'm a Pepsi addict. So nope, can't drink that. So he went and bought me apple juice, which sucks big time. Lanky, good morning. Fancy seeing you in here. I'm glad your husband got a good diagnosis from his doctor. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. She's a horrible Valentine's. Tell her that. I'll tell her that. Hey, Margie, did I say hello to you? I think I did. I think I did. I'm drinking coffee anyways. There's no way I'm giving up coffee right away. I don't see what I'm drinking decaf, so I don't see what the big deal is. Get you circle water bottle. You put flavor cartridges in it. I think I've seen those. I have quit my Diet Cokes. Well, I don't like diet drinks. I don't know what it is about diet drinks, but I can taste right away if it's a diet drink. Something about the aftertaste in them. I cannot drink diet drinks. Yeah, I have seen those. My grandkids drink those things because they're not allowed to have pop. Get you, yeah. So yeah, I don't know where Nunya is. I think she slept in today. I guess I should fire her. But it's been a minute since I've been live. I don't think I've been live since, I think it's last Thursday. I was live last. I could have slept in this morning too. I mean, I seriously did not want to drag myself out of bed. I was so comfortable. You ever get those days where you could just feel like you could just sleep all damn day? That was me this morning. Hey, Jinja. How you doing? How you feeling? Yeah, today I felt like I could sleep all damn day. Yesterday, when I got up early and, I fiddled around with the YouTube and stuff for a little bit. And then I went back to sleep and slept till 11 o'clock. And that felt good. But I don't know what they did. They stuck that tube down my throat. But I don't know if they scratched the inside of my throat or what, but it hurt like freaking hell all day yesterday. So I have ulcers, and I said to the nurses there, I said, I probably got them from YouTube. What do you mean by that? And I said, you don't even want to know. Oh, look who's here. Look who showed up.
Just on time. What are you talking
about? No, you're a little late.
Hi, I'm on time. I'm not late. I'm never late.
Oh, no. I was saying hello to you and hello to you and hello to you, and you weren't answering. I'm like, is she mad at me?
I can't believe it. I never oversleep. I must have been really tired. And you know what was so funny? I forgot to set my alarm, but I jumped up straight up and I go, oh, and then and I'm trying to find my phone. And my husband's like, what happened? What happened? I go, I don't know. What time is it? And I go, I'm late. I'm late. And he goes, what are you late for? And I said, I'm late for live. What are you talking about? And he goes, I thought it was on Tuesdays. I go, oh, just go back to sleep. It's okay.
It's supposed to be on Tuesday, but I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. So he was like, I'll give you a day to relax. I was going to go live on Tuesday, to be honest with you, but I thought, no.
I told you not to, yeah.
When you said that, hey, Bailey, when you said that,
Bailey,
you don't have to tell me twice. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. So
yeah, I was like, there's no way I want you to go live tomorrow. Yeah. You should just take a day of rest. Hi, Spoof. Hi, guys. Hi, Ross. Yeah, I need coffee, dude. I'm running around going, what time is it? And my husband's like, okay, you'll be all right. I go, no, He goes, babe, it's only 8 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock over where she's at. I'm late.
I did say hello like a couple times this morning.
Did you? Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. Next time, call my phone. Well, that won't
Well,
work
I
because
didn't know because you're in bed. No, I figured you'd show up eventually.
oh, I'm so sorry. But I'm here. I'm sorry. I just got to get my coffee because you know how I am without coffee.
I'm not supposed to drink that anymore.
Oh, shoot. You know what? And I was going to do this thing because you can't. I'm going to have to start having tea with you. So, okay.
I have to buy some tea first. I don't have any tea here.
Oh, good. I'll tell you what to do off when we get off camera. What's good? What teas are really, really good because I still have those. So from now on, that's what we're going to do. When we go live, we're going to do tea together.
We're going to be teetotalers.
Yes, we are.
I called you and texted you on Monday, wanted to see how you were doing. Oh, I'm sorry, Ginger. Probably when I got home. When was my surgery? It was on Monday, right? Or it wasn't surgery. It was endoscopy.
Well, like a mini surgery.
Well, they put you out, but it's not really a surgery. To me, surgery is when they cut you, but it wasn't really a surgery. But you know, the neatest thing is when they put you out. I mean, you're just out, but they make you bite on this thing that you have to bite on this thing, and that's, I guess, when they shove that thing down your throat or into your stomach and take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish he would have told me that I had an ulcer and not my husband, because he's like a stickler for follow the like absolutely. Yeah, he wanted to go out for dinner last night, and I'm like, no, because anywhere we go, you know, I'm gonna say I want this or I want that, and you're gonna say, yeah, we're not allowed to have that.
Well, for now, you have to be that way. So I'm glad he is like that.
Oh, he is a stickler.
He has to be.
It's a surgical procedure. Oh, I didn't surgery because they're just like taking pictures of myself, which I have ulcers. If for any of you that weren't here when I talked about it, because, and I think I probably got them from YouTube.
Don't even say that.
Oh, young lady, seems like you have some. I don't know why she called them young ladies. Probably 10 years younger than me. But she said, seems like you have some ulcers. And I said, yeah, seems like that. And she goes, where do you think you got them from? Worrying?
Stress.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they give you your phone. Yeah, I mean, you have to sit and stay in recovery for a while after the procedure, and they don't. I mean, they want to take you down in a wheelchair. And I said, I'm fine to walk. So I walked. I walked.
Well, see, I'm glad it was.
But I got a great big bruise on my hand because, of course, they couldn't find veins. Because I have the worst freaking veins in the world.
I hate when they go through the hand. Oh, I hate it.
It was so sore. And I have this great big $50 size bruise on my hand, and it hurts like hell. They couldn't find veins. They said, you've got veins, but they're all squiggly. So they brought this girl in who's supposed to be like an expert at doing IVs, and she wraps your arm in this hot blanket, and then she shakes your arm a little bit and taps on your hand. And then, yeah, Trisha's here, or she was. She might not still be here, but she was here.
Trish was in here?
I don't think she knew. I went into Steph's yesterday because I don't think
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they saw us. There was too many people in there. And plus,
yeah.
By the time I came when you told me, I didn't even get a notice it. She was live.
How did I know? I don't know how I knew that they were live because I didn't get a notification either.
I was bummed because I like
But,
watching them.
it was Talk Shit Tuesday, and so I thought, well, I'm going to check because when they do the Talk Shit Tuesday, it's usually pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Trisha makes me laugh. Her laugh is so contagious.
Oh, I know. And she has that real hard laugh. I love that laugh.
Yeah. Who else laughs?
And I love when Steph does imitations, and she'll know who I'm talking about when I say this. Hey, Trish. There she is.
Speak of the devil. Hi, Derry D.
You just know, there's some people like when they do co-hosting that they're so good together at co-hosting. It's like they're like a natural.
They
together.
play good off each
Mm-hmm.
other.
They
Even
really
when they're
Hey, Dari.
I love the part where she goes, "Will you let me finish?"
Oh my god, I love that. That is like,
let me finish. No,
you can tell they've been doing it for so long. But I mean, they're not even mad at each other. They're just like,
I was
hey,
laughing.
that's true friendship.
Laugh.
That's true friendship.
Yeah.
I cracked up when I heard that.
Well, at least she didn't tell her to shut the fuck up like I did.
I know.
Hi, Blank Slate.
Hey, Blank Slate.
That was bad.
That was bad, but it was funny at the same time because Simon was there, and he always makes everything funny. And when he did it, he just kept mocking and mocking and mocking.
Shut the fuck up! No, I was trying to talk to people on the chat. Nobody was letting me talk.
And then, no, what was funny is because then Miss Demeanor was doing nursery rhymes and their meanings, and we were getting bored. And out of nowhere, Simon goes, "Will you shut the fuck up already?" And I lost it.
That was funny. But I did feel bad after I told you guys.
I know, you were down there going, I'm so sorry. I was like, yeah, way to be, how did I put it? Way to have a little coos about that, Carla.
Oh, yeah, and you were mad. You were freaking mad because
and then I think I told you to shut the fuck up.
After that, you were like, how dare you talk to me like that?
And then you're like, oh, I didn't mean it just came out. I go, shut the fuck up. So you can laugh at it now.
But I kept trying to talk, and every time I would try to say something,
he was funny.
He was talking over me, and I'm like,
it was funny though because he was like bored, and he was true. He's like, all right, are we gonna stop? And you're like, well, she wanted to do this thing on nursery rhymes. He goes, well, did we get a vote?
Oh, no, we didn't get a vote.
It was funny, the things he was saying, and it was true. And he was trying to be nice about it, but he's like, all right, already. I don't care how a nursery rhyme became into fruition. I don't care the meaning of it. I don't really give a flying fuck.
I don't think there's another misdemeanor.
Yeah, there is somewhere around here, but they spell it.
Yeah, but I think
differently.
That's not her. I think the one that used to come on with me, she doesn't use that name anymore. I don't know. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah,
Michelle
P. Yeah, she doesn't spell it that way either. I remember when I talked to her, and because when she still comes around, but she doesn't come around. Is that she said she took that name and threw it and burned it, but she said you would never know who I am. Because if you did see my name, you wouldn't believe it, or something that. And I says, okay, well, you don't want to tell me that. So
I don't really give
nope, I don't. I'm not telling anybody. I was like, that's fine.
And I did.
All I asked her very nicely, I said, listen, if someone said something about my kid that's not true, and I'd be on. Even though I'd be retired, I'd still want to let people know. And she's like, you know what? I don't give a shit. She's a liar, and let her spread her lies. I go, for 15 minutes, you don't want to say what's the truth? People would love to listen to and hear your side of the story. And she goes, nope, I'm done with the bullshit. Well, I was like, that's weird.
Well, I can't say that I missed her. I really can't.
I know.
She was kind of too bossy for me.
Well,
I mean, every time I would go live, she had some kind of criticism.
you
Every
think?
single
You
time.
think?
Remember when she told you to suck her dick?
Yeah, remember what happened after that too?
Oh my God. It was like World War III. Holy
Yeah.
cow.
No, I think it was eat a bag of dicks, she told me.
No, eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah. And then she hung up and I'm like, get this back here. And you're like, holy shit. What I think you even said afterwards is, what just came out of your mouth? It wasn't even you.
Oh, it's like a demon.
It was like a different person. You said, I go, that's what I never want. That's the person that was when she's really, really pissed comes out. And she got me to that point. And I was like, I never want to see that
remember
person
what it
either.
was about because it was like, I don't even remember what it was
It
about.
was a stupid fight.
It was a stupid fight. Oh.
And it wasn't my fault. It started off that she thought I was it was because she was in the wrong room and thought I was Remy. Okay. And about a Cash App. And I go, and she accused me of saying, I said, that I didn't say it. What are you talking about? I was totally blindsided. And then she goes, yes, you did. And I go, I didn't. And then finally everybody else was like, that wasn't Nanya. It was Remy. And then she got quiet. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, you can apologize to me now. And I said it in a nice way. And that's when she was like, and you can eat a bag of dicks. And click.
Yeah, there was.
I think at that point I was just sick of, I was sick of her because I saw how she just changed and was like taking control over you. And it kept bothering me. And that's when everything came out of me. You know?
Yeah, and I went from her to Samara running my
Mhm.
channel. So
Yeah, well, it's a horse of a different color.
true. Kicker, kicker, kicker. Kick him.
No, I'm sorry. You can't say it like Trisha says it. She does it perfectly.
Yeah.
The way she says it sounds just like her. She has that ring, but yeah. Oh, we're not even going to go there.
No.
We know how we feel about her. We know what's said. We know the truth. We have the proof. So that's that.
Yeah. Looks like it's nice outside.
No, it's not.
Weather. No, is it cold?
Very. It's windy. Still windy.
I can hear the wind. I thought it maybe was an airplane, but I guess it's the wind. Because we live close to the airport, so sometimes the wind sounds like an airplane. So.
And you hear that whistle.
Yeah.
My dog heard it last night because I went into the garage. And she's hearing that whistle and she's looking around like, what is that whistling? I go, that's the wind. You hear that?
Oh, and I just want to say, and I don't really know her, but Jill, who is in the an OG drum, I guess she's in Boyd OG. I guess she passed away. So
Oh yeah, I heard.
I just
saw.
want to say rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw a bunch of tributes to her, so I didn't really know her. I had heard of her. I think it was Salty Dog she went by or something.
Yes.
I had heard her and watched a few panels she was on, so I hope she can rest in peace.
Fly with the Angels, girlfriend.
Beautiful girl, beautiful girl.
I saw Boston Girls. I went over there and I saw her tribute, so I gave her a
Yeah, there was a lot
comment.
of. That's how I know because there were so many tributes to her.
Mm-hmm. It's sad, everybody leaving
And
us.
she was very young. I think she was only like 52 or something. So,
Wow.
No, that's not very old.
No.
Where
I found out over the weekend a high school friend of mine passed away. He was actually a year older than me and a year younger than he was in between me and my brother. And
There's KCL. Good morning, everyone. Besides
there he goes. Where's the list? Where's the
Ron,
list?
Phoebe, Miller, Pops, Scott Black, and Millie freaking D.
Is it getting longer?
It cracks me up.
Is it getting longer?
Well, we're not on that list yet. So good morning, KCL.
Thank God for that, huh?
Yeah, well, we'll probably end up on that list.
Eliza Rods, TD, Miller, Pops, and Millie freaking.
Oh, do I love that?
Hey, honey bunch. I do too.
My mom used to call my brother that. Honey bunch. Oh, honey bunch.
Oh, how sweet. But as I say,
Not a cereal, honey bunches of oats or something.
Honey bunches of O's.
Yeah.
That's how I used it. So yeah, a guy I went to high school with passed away over the weekend. And a friend of mine sent me a message on Messenger, and he says, like, I don't know if you know about it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I grew up with this. And he became really successful. He was a chiropractor, but then after 2019, he got into a bad car accident, which he couldn't practice anymore. He remarried, real nice person.
Down. Good morning.
Hi, sweetheart. Give her a link because we talked last night. She said she'd come on up.
Okay.
Come join us. Come join us. Come join us.
Anybody can grab. It's open panel. If you want to come up, go ahead. Go ahead.
Grab that link. Come on, whistle down.
Hey, Gemma.
I had her crack up last night. I know what we were talking about. She's got to remind me. But it's something about smelling. Oh, she's got to come up here because I want her to laugh her ass off like she did last night. Some of this light that I thought it was actually a tripod. It's one of those lights that look like a tripod. Sweet. Spoof. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, she goes, this is what I want. I think I'm going to do this. And she has another room she's going to decorate because we were talking about that. And she wanted my opinion on curtains. So as we're talking, and I'm looking at this thing and I go, what is that, a tripod camera? And she's like, it's a light. And I go, yeah, but I don't know about this light because I could see it being like too powerful. And can you imagine the dogs laying on the floor and all of a sudden you see their hair smoking?
KCL just said, my fake wife and I are headed downtown to Kansas City in a bit for the Super Bowl parade.
Ooh.
Hoop.
Hoot.
Hoop-de-doo.
Oh.
Not parades, but not when it's cold out.
So I take it Kansas City Eagles.
Kansas City one.
Yeah, nice. I actually watched I saw Rihanna. She looks so cute. I didn't know she was pregnant again.
She's pregnant?
Yeah. She's pregnant with the second one.
Hello, darling.
Well, hello. I'm telling the story.
A long time no see.
I was just going to say that.
Oh my gosh.
I know. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah. So I might not have to have my gallbladder out because the reason that I've been getting the stomach pains is probably just from the ulcers, and you can fix that without surgery. So hopefully, by fixing your diet.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
Yeah, hopefully. She sticks to the diet. She's already.
I can stick to the diet.
She's already.
It sucks, though. All the things that you really like, you can't eat.
Oh no.
It's a bland diet, you know. Ugh. Get enough of that when you're in the hospital.
What also are they giving you meds for that too as well, or what?
Yeah, I have all kinds of meds.
Okay.
Yeah.
The human body is something of it's amazing. So if you can reverse it just by your diet, it's worth it, Carla.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't want surgery, but I was thinking too when I was in the hospital. Imagine if we lived, in the 1800s or anything.
And that happened.
Have surgery with just like a local anesthetic, and
I
they
know.
weren't always put, out. And I'm like, thank God we live in this day and age, because they can put you out. You're out, and then before you know it, you're awake.
It reminds me of The Walking Dead, right? And is it Herschel? Is it Herschel? I think his name's Herschel. And someone just chops his entire leg off.
Right.
No anesthesia.
Oh my gosh. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad that nowadays, they put you out and you don't, I mean, I don't even think it takes me 10 seconds to go out. Like it
Yeah,
just,
I think it's up to, I think most people last like 4. I don't know why. I just know like during my surgery, I lasted till 4. 1, 2, 3, I'm gone.
I think
yeah,
I was at.
that was like,
I was at 98. That's all.
when
I
I
remember.
asked her, I said, what are you doing? She goes, we're administering the anesthetic. And I looked at her, and before she even got it all in, I was out. So I don't even know if I got to 4. I didn't really count, but
Twilight.
yeah.
I was watching a YouTube where these twin girls were having dental surgery. You're gonna love this, John. And the parents were going in after it was done, and they were still, how you're still in that twilight.
Mhm.
And the girls were both crying at the same time, and they got the gauze in their mouth trying to talk, and the one is going, he didn't even give me the countdown. I didn't get to do the countdown. And the other girls cried, and they're like, why are you crying? Because she didn't get to do the countdown. And they says, well, did you get the countdown? I think so. I don't remember. But I can't, how come I just don't see you. Or you got 4 eyes.
I know.
And so she kept talking about it. So then the dentist came in, and she goes, I'm so mad at you. You didn't give me the countdown. He goes, I did give you the countdown. You did really well. You got up to 14. I did.
I know.
But I don't
Do
remember
that.
because you didn't tell me to do the countdown.
Do they do that anymore though for oral surgery, like
Oh, yeah.
dental surgery? They put you out still?
Well, it's not, you're not asleep. You're awake. Like,
Yeah.
so we test you, and it's funny because my sense of humor, right? So
She probably.
I go in there, right? I go into my patient, and they're just, they're just really high. I don't know how to high on life, high on everything, high to be there. But with your highs, there comes lows. So it's like having a conversation with and I'm bipolar, so nobody take offense to this, but it's like having a conversation with somebody that's in the midst of a bipolar maniac.
Oh, gee.
When they're sitting in the chair, because they're really, how you doing? Can you feel anything? What's the year? And they're just happy. They're just happy. It's I'm here, and I'm and then all of a sudden 2 seconds later, it's, oh my God, I'm so scared. It's an up and down situation, but in all reality, that's when the medication is working.
It's working. And that's what he said to the parents. He goes, they're going to go through this for another 15, 20 minutes. He said, but they're fine. And the other one's going, I'm not fine.
I know.
How come she's like, he can't talk right now. She can't. I can talk fine. What are you talking about? You're talking stupid.
Well, that's because most kids, when they have their wisdom teeth taken out, they're at that age where they're just like master. Is it jack of all trades and master of nothing at that age? So they know it all, and so
Right.
they're super emotional and super hard headed.
Oh, the parents were dying laughing. One was trying to help one, the other one was going the other one. And then the mom's like, "You're drooling." She goes, "I'm not drooling. You got 4 faces." Ha ha. It's like these girls are hysterical. And the parents were taping everything. And she said, "So we're going to show you tomorrow what you guys were talking about." And she goes, "Wait, I need to fix
did
my
they
hair."
film them? They
Hmm?
film them? Did they film them?
Oh yeah, they were. That's all they were doing was
That's
filming them.
funny.
Oh
So
yeah.
it was hysterical. And then when they were going to the car, the one girl went to get in, and the door was closed.
Did you guys
Hi,
ever see
Raz.
the one? Did you ever see the one where this lady picks her? I think it's her son up.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
and
she's
she's
just talking to him in the back seat.
well, I think she says to him, "Yeah, you hit it. I don't know. You hit a car." I
No.
think there was,
Oh,
there
I
was
don't know.
one. There was one that this dad picks his son up and says, that was a really bad accident you caused. I don't remember what it was, but it was funny because the kid freaked out.
No.
Yeah,
That's mean.
it was bad. I know. Oh.
I mean,
Are you
I'm
afraid of that?
laughing.
Carla, are you afraid of that going under?
Completely under. Not the twilight. The twilight doesn't bother me
Yeah.
because it's just like you're going to sleep. But the going completely under, like when I had the staph infection, yeah, I am not crazy about that. But
Read Resolution's comment about stuff.
yeah, I said Steph and TNT are like Edith and Archie Bunker. I love those ladies and chemistry they have together. Great ladies and good friends. They both are. Both are very kind to me.
I missed their live yesterday.
I know. I told her yesterday. You missed.
Oh my God! Yeah, you should go back and see it. It was pretty funny.
Today.
I mean, it
I
was
missed the beginning of it, but
saying to each other, "Will you let me finish?"
that's I
I'm
love
not
when they
finished
get like
yet.
that. It's so funny. They are. That's why I said
And-
that if you ever have like the real good co-host and the host, it's them.
And Trisha kept saying, "You're not a very good Valentine."
I know.
Well,
I'm not going to
so
give you a
funny.
good I'm not going to give.
I was,
And then
I
when they
was-
made up, she was like, "Okay, now you're going to get your Valentine."
yeah, I was like killing myself laughing because it was so comical, and I needed that yesterday. I really did. So
I do look
was
forward
funny.
to them when they go live because I mean their energy,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
contagious. Like when they laugh, you start laughing. I love that feeling too.
I know.
That's what she was saying. Trisha's got a contagious laugh. It's
Mhm.
it's
Oh, yeah.
hysterically funny.
As
Yeah.
much as the bullshit that we've been through, Trisha and I just personally, that's one thing that, and I don't think she knows this. That's one thing that I've always loved about her is her laugh. Like as much as everybody
Me
may think
too.
that I did at home and hated her or whatever, I didn't. I used to listen to her and laugh and laugh, so.
Because we can relate a
Yeah.
lot. There's a lot of things. When I was finally meet Trisha talking to her, I was like, there's a lot of things that we can relate to, being in our heritage and stuff. There's a lot of things. And she's a funny person. Deep inside, I don't want to ruin it because I know she has a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
She is.
Oh, she
But
can drag
funny.
someone. She can drag the best
drag
of them.
the socks right off your feet
Oh
without
my
even
God.
knowing that you even had
And
socks
she would
on.
laugh when I would say, "I'm going to drag Trisha," and she'd go, "You couldn't drag
Drag her
to the washing machine." And I still laugh about that. I still do.
I know.
Hi, JoJo.
Hi,
We should-
Joe.
At some point, what do you guys think about having like some sort of, maybe it's too soon, drama or crama or whatever we want to call our community, a reunion. A little reunion, where we kind of get together. I don't know if it's too soon or if we have to wait another year or, what's up, but a fun stream.
No, I think that's what I said. I think that would be cool to have all the good creators on there and just hacking it out and talking about experiences. And I mean, even with the guys, because honestly, if people would hear, like, say, Ross come up, they would laugh their asses off, because Ross is really funny too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a good guy. And Rex, he's hysterical. I was laughing. Rex was rolling out with the punches yesterday too. He's funny. He'll make you laugh your ass off at his one-liners. And so will Ross. He's got some good one-liners. And as much as everybody thinks he's just a bad guy, he isn't. He's a good guy. And he's fair.
Maybe I don't know if Trisha and Steph are listening, but that's a really good thing to think about. I don't know if they're interested or not. Just a little reunion.
Hi, Ross. And Ross has always been, she's been so sweet.
I love how the new people come in and they think they know it all, and
right,
and
they come in and they like back it up a little bit and tell them,
yeah, you want to know the real truth.
Yeah, exactly. And yesterday with Steph doing that imitation of 274 was perfect. She was right on it, and I kept going, "Where's the notes? The type." I couldn't get it because I was like, what is she saying? I can't take it anymore. But I think I don't know if a couple times Steph was like wiggling it in there, but she did that. The Southern accent, I was dying. I'm like, do we have to talk like this? And then
I noticed with Steph doesn't. I like Steph she doesn't drag somebody unless she's got proof and a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Early. It's not like she goes.
Steph is a good litigator. She's a good litigator.
Yeah.
She would make an awesome attorney.
Yeah.
She would. And with a straight face, she can also tell you in a second. And then she would, like I said, you weren't here when I was telling you the time that we had somebody up there that was I was mocking, you were screaming, and Steph is sitting there real calm, and she's like, no, really, do you really think you do have a J-Lo ass? And the way she said it, and I was like, I'm done.
She's like,
I did.
I'd love to interview Steph. Right?
I know, Russ, you are a night owl.
Interviewer. How do you feel when you've just owned somebody?
But she's so like calm and collected, like nothing. It just comes out. Or were they like screaming at her? She's just like, yeah, no, you.
She's laughing.
No, you.
She's laughing at those people that try and drag her. That's what's funny about it.
Yeah.
She laughs. She doesn't take it seriously. She don't care.
And I don't know about you guys, but I always feel like Steph is, whenever she's cornered somebody, right? Whenever Steph has cornered somebody, I feel like she's got proof right in front of her, right? So you say the wrong thing and she's going to bring it up.
Like Ross just said he's not able to do it, talk in the morning usually anyway, but he's a night owl. So we can go at night, which would be cool too.
Oh, JoJo.
Because he's funny. You guys got to hear his things at night. He's pretty funny. And
Hi, Uni.
Listen to him talk, you laugh your butt off. I mean, even if you go on his community page and hear his comments, it's hysterically funny. So, and then when he has when he does his talk shows, when he has Cosmic up there and Rex up there, it's a comedy.
Love you too, Yanni.
And like I said, you guys get to know Ross. You would really fucking like him because he's a good person. It's not like what everybody thinks RDA is.
See, he's never done anything to me, so I don't see the point in going after.
Even though Ash 274 told the DC world, oh, Ross thinks he's something now. He's got a wrench in Carla's chat. Like, are you scared? Are you scared, little one? Well, who cares?
There's a lot of people that have a wrench in my chat.
Yeah.
So who cares? Don't worry. And the thing he takes care of, one thing he's good at taking care of, and that's an at-home. So I call him Nat Ho. And a couple times,
I didn't even know
Carla Natlo, he came in here a couple times trying to throw Carla's ghost in her face like that. Ouch, that really hurt. Go play with your rubber ducky. So I always tell him.
So last night I showed Nanya some of my decor choices, right? 'Cause my living room. And so I picked out this floor lamp, right? And it's like a director's spotlight
Camera.
This floor light. Yeah, it's like a tripod with this giant light on it that has like openings that fold open, and I mean it's a whole thing. And so I'm like, I love this thing. It's like $130 on Amazon. I love this thing, and I send it to Nanya. Tell me what you think. First thing she says to me, that thing's gonna get hot.
Well, I'm just, you know what? Because you could just look at it and see it. And I said, and with your wood floors, I can see the dog laying there. And all of a sudden, you just see their hair smoking. And she's like, why is Pete's coat burning? Pete, move. Or your husband's relaxing on his couch, on the lounge chair, and all of a sudden his toes are, and you're like, why do I smell cheese? And that was it. This girl was dying.
I was laughing so hard.
Like for 20 minutes laughing. And I says, your new hardwood floors would become one of those, hey, but they do that. That's the new thing now. They burn floors and they take she couldn't stop laughing. I says,
we couldn't. I could hear somebody in my house doing. I burned myself.
The cats would be walking around with half their hair on their bodies because the stupid lamp burned their fur off. Pete's shaking his head every 5 minutes, going, I don't know, something's wrong. I smell burnt hair. Poor Pete. And then Jen's going, oh my God.
Scott, hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Scott.
It's always a good phone call or talk with your friends when you have to get off the phone, right? You have to get off the phone and you say it. You say, well, I'm gonna you go another hour just dying laughing.
I couldn't stop laughing. And her laughing, she's making me laugh even more. She's like, Nanya. I go, I could just see your poor husband's feet though. They're smoking, and you're going, why? I smell cheese.
Oh, so I went to the furniture store today, and the first question I asked was, did you hear about the Ashley furniture store incident? To poor Elijah, my helper at the furniture store.
Did
he kind of looks at me like dumbfounded, and he's like, no. What happened? And
right.
I kind of gave him a gist, and I said, I'm like, this girl ended up, losing her job. And he's like, oh, I am so sorry. In both situations, he was so professional. In both situations, he goes, in both situations, I am so sorry. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here like, it didn't happen to me. It's no skin off my ass. Update is, so I placed I went into the furniture store yesterday, and my stuff will be delivered here Friday between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. So I better be here.
That's what you say. Are you sure? Because I'm coming back if it's not.
I know.
You'll be hearing from my mafia friends.
Oh, Jojo, thank you. Love you, girl. Love you, girl.
Jojo.
And I didn't
love you so much.
I didn't spend thousands. I did 2 living room sets and some dining room chairs, 4 dining room chairs.
I love her.
And
it's going to be beautiful.
Really nice.
My total came to $3,200. That is not. I'm sorry.
Not bad.
That's really good for 2. Yeah. Right. And what she's picked out is
with an ottoman. I mean, it's got 2 double chases, a huge sectional, 2 rugs, a beautiful coffee table.
I love that coffee table.
Me too.
Yeah, and
Don't forget the chair.
some art. Like, I really did it yesterday, and it didn't cost what you'd imagine it costs, and the stuff that I went to a place called American Furniture Warehouse. And that is it. They sell Ashley furniture stuff and all kinds of pieces, so I mean, it wasn't thousands of dollars at all.
No, but
I had a budget, my budget was 35. I spent 32. That's not bad.
I'd be like, babe, I still have 300 to go.
That I'm not allowed to do that. No, Todd won't let me do that.
Well, you said no. I told him to it.
Mhm.
Here's a glass of whiskey.
I know, right? That's what you do.
Give me my 300.
I see you have to remember taxes, delivery. It was $100
Yeah.
to deliver it.
Damn.
Which isn't bad though, because I do live in a very rural area, so
That's right. I forgot. You're in no one's land.
yeah,
I forgot.
They're gonna have to deliver it. I'm probably a good hour and a half away from any distribution center. Even that place, it took us, 40
So then it's worth it.
Yeah, and 40 minutes back.
When are you getting all that stuff?
Friday.
Oh, are you excited?
I am so
Oh
excited.
my God. Are you kidding me? That's why she was like, I need your help. Which curtains?
Yeah. I had
I
trouble
tell her
picking out curtains. Oh.
So we got that straightened out until
Yeah.
I saw the camera light and I was like, no.
I still haven't picked out a floor lamp. I might just go lampless in my upstairs living room.
No, I'll help you with that. Especially with that decor. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, it's
When it's all done, going to Jen's house.
you know what I'd call I just figured it out. Like yesterday walking through the furniture store. What is your home style? And
Yeah.
my home style, and this is a new word for it, because I would have called it
Boho chic.
boho farmhouse or whatever. But
No, you got chic in there.
it's called urban barn. That's my style.
Urban barn. That's not no barn.
It doesn't look like no barn to me.
No,
that's what
I call it boho chic, girlfriend. Ain't
It's
no
a mix
barn.
it's a mix between farmhouse and
Yeah, chic.
boho. You know what I mean? Like I'll put a couple pictures up when I finish.
It's really nice. I like it. And I'm going the complete opposite. I'm doing the modern. I like my modern, and like I said, in my other room, it's going to be retro because I love retro.
Yes.
Oh, me too.
So-
I love those old-fashioned fridges and stoves.
I know. Every time I see
Well-
them on Amazon, I think of you, Carla.
I know.
Yes, the little pink fridge and the little green microwave.
Yeah. Right.
I love those old, the microwaves, the
Yes.
fridge, the stove. I love those things.
You know who has that? I think Rachel Ray has
Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray
I
has
love
it. Yeah.
her
Yeah.
stove. I always
Oh.
love
Yep.
her stove.
I don't want to go that far back. I
Well,
like
they have those
but mine's
old
more-
stoves. Am I right, Carla? They have like this little warming area.
Yeah.
Where you,
Yeah, they do.
oh, that is so cool.
They have that. It's more money, but they have that.
Yeah. What's been going on in the news other than yesterday I was driving, it was late night, it was dark, and I said to Todd, he's in the passenger seat, and I'm like, look, I'm like 2 UFOs.
No.
It's just 2 stars, in the sky.
Oh, God, thinking you're wet nuts. I got to come home more often, my poor wife.
Mhm. He's like, I can't with you.
What did you hear about the shooting in Michigan?
Oh,
MS
I
You?
heard about that.
I was
Mhm.
on the scanner listening to it
Mhm.
all. I got a notification and I hit the scanner button, and oh my God. And let me tell you,
Mhm.
it was 4 hours of
Yeah.
people calling in and saying bomb threats. There's somebody at my door.
Yeah, the bomb went off. There was no bomb.
There's people dead here. It was 4 hours these cops were running around looking for this shooter, and they were just getting distracted by fake calls. I was so pissed off listening to that live on the scanner. I was like,
Well, the
oh,
one guy with the red shoes, when I was on listening to Pascal, because I always listen to him,
mhm.
and I had him on my TV, and he got the picture of the shooter with the red shoes and the backpack, and that's the one that I think they caught the red shoes because they said red shoes, and when they were just going up to him to question him, and he shot himself,
Yeah, I actually heard that live.
and they
Like I remember,
and yeah,
I
and
remember
they
the
got all
cop
the guns.
saying, yeah,
Mhm.
he's like tried to approach subject, and he's self-inflicted, and then all of a sudden on the scanner, I heard DOA, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I figured it
That's
out, and I'm
such
like,
a
oh,
ripoff.
Mhm.
That's such a ripoff when they do that.
But
I'd
how
color.
rather
many?
see
How
them.
many? There was like how many ended up unalive? Was like 5 or 6, 6 I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think it was 3. Was it 3? I don't remember.
Oh, 3. And then they said a bunch of injuries. So, but I thought
Can
there
I,
was more.
not to switch subjects back, but and don't dwell on it. I have a question. If UFOs are,
Where's
being
Jonathan? You'll
being
know.
portrayed here, right? All of a sudden we're seeing them,
It's not.
well, here's my thing is I'm feeling like most Americans are like, whatever, let me know when they land. You know what I mean?
Yeah, seriously.
It's not
I
No,
believe in
you're
them, though.
I think it's a derailment. I think it's something else. I think that the Chinese or somebody they're
I
just
think
they're watching us for a reason. Something's going to come down. I really
well,
believe
I
that
heard about
something's happening.
the Ohio train derailment. Did you guys hear?
Mm-hmm. No, Ohio down derailed. Okay, see.
Yeah, and that's killing people.
Well,
They
they're because the water got contaminated, didn't
yeah,
it? That's what I.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the governor, I can't believe what he said. He was laughing. He gets out there and says the people in the red area are facing death.
Oh,
So
that's funny to you. Oh, is that
everybody,
funny? It's
yeah,
funny.
make sure you get out of town. I guess I better leave too. And I'm like, what the hell? A trail, and they let these people
Somebody ought
back
to
to
get
their
a big
houses.
glass of water and hand it to them and say, "Well, try drinking this."
Oh, I wanted to do that yesterday so bad.
You seem a little parched. Let me help you.
I wanted to they had Pete Buttigieg. I guess he's our Department of Transportation guy, right?
Buddha judge, yeah.
Yeah, and so
Mhm.
he didn't even make a comment on it at all. He was
Wow.
commenting about the Chinese balloons and making jokes. And I thought to myself while he was sitting there, because he was sitting doing an interview or whatever, I thought to myself, somebody should just walk up there and give him a glass of water and just tell him this is from East Palestine, Ohio. See what he does. I mean, that's
Keep laughing, and when it does come down and really happens, let's see who's going to be laughing then.
I mean, oh my God. And then I guess some of these, just the air that they're breathing too, that is going to, in 20 to 30 years, it's going to cause all kinds of problems.
Sure is.
And I thought to myself, wow, wow. And everybody covered it up. And now there's balloons in the sky. And
Mm-hmm.
we're not talking about this. This is one of the biggest disasters in American history.
Mm-hmm.
And it is worse than gassing people.
Yep.
Like they're and they're telling people to stay.
Oh my God.
Not cool.
No.
Not cool at all.
Mm-mm.
This is our government that we're in, people.
And
This
so
is the government that it's become.
yeah, and I think most Americans, if whether or not this is true or fake, and I got to tell you, I'm a believer in aliens. Okay, I just am. I think we're ignorant to think we're the only ones here. But that's my
Oh, absolutely. I believe that
I
too.
want there to be aliens, so I'm right. I want there to be, but this doesn't seem like it's real. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem real. I feel like these aliens probably would have sat down on one of the pyramids or made some grand entry, instead of all this, stuff. And I'm at the point with America that I'm like, okay, if you're going to freak us out and say that it's aliens, all right, and try to create fear, then show me the money. I want to see the alien, I want to touch it.
Well, there's a lot that's with that goes back into the 50s that they covered up. I mean, Area 51, that was a big, all that
Mhm.
you didn't see anything, nothing happened. these poor people that did see stuff that were traumatized by this to this day is like questioning themselves. Did this
Yeah.
really happen? I mean, the files that got redacted. I hate the government. I'm sorry to say that. This is my country, but
I think that people just overall are just, if the news media came out and said aliens are here, they've made their arrival, I think most Americans would just get up and go to work or continue their nap or just be like, let me know when they have something to say.
right.
We're over it.
Train derailed due to
I've always wanted to
poor
see an
track
alien.
conditions,
I
no
know.
investment in
I wish they'd
infrastructure.
show themselves.
So Scott said the train derailed due to poor track, the track conditions and no investment in infrastructure. That was the result. Okay, so what?
Simon, come on
Hi,
up, Simon.
Simon.
Get
Hi,
up here.
Simon. He's
Come
like,
up here and talk to us.
Yes.
We miss you.
yeah.
Seriously.
Mad.
We don't get to see him.
Damn it, Simon. They covered up Roswell's. Well, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about too, Roswell. Ironically, a weather balloon. Yeah, exactly.
Same story, different
Roswell
year.
too. Yep,
Yeah.
different year. It's been all the stuff
and
that they cover up that they don't want us to know about pisses me
I
off.
believe in all that stuff. I believe in the Bigfoot. I believe in
Same.
UFOs. I believe in, all that
Here's
stuff.
the thing, Carla. Do you believe that these are real, or do you think it's the government playing?
Government.
I don't think everything is real, but I do believe in,
Most of it is the government
Most of it.
covering. They cover up so freaking much. Come on, it's sickening. I mean, I can go on and on. The stuff that I've seen, the stuff that I've read. I mean, look at what they did to Kennedy.
Yeah, I haven't even dipped into that yet. I want to know.
One of the best presidents that would have been around, and they had him killed, and it was his vice president. I don't give a shit. It was the vice president that had him do it.
Scott believes in frozen beef patties.
I just spit my coffee out because I knew it. He was gonna do that to me. That's a joke between us because he said that to me one day and I couldn't stop laughing. I just spit my coffee. Thanks, Scott.
I love having coffee with you ladies.
I'm glad you came up.
I am too.
I miss you. I mean, I haven't talked to you.
I missed you too. Like I've been what is it? MIA for.
Yeah, she is.
That's what's nice
a week.
About our relationships is there's nobody that questions you.
No.
Or thinks
when she comes back, it's still like you've been there all the whole time.
It's not like
our bitches if you're not there. That's one thing we couldn't handle.
Watching the clock. Where have you been? Well, how come? And guess what? I saw you over there doing a live, and you didn't tell us.
Yeah, I didn't miss that at all.
You gotta,
or someone following you around YouTube and taking screenshots, no matter where you are. It's like, God, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
There you go.
God. Got to add that extra. But no, we were, so John, Carla can't have coffee because of her. And remember I said that to you when you were I said, when is your pain start? You said, sometimes after I have coffee. I said, stop having coffee. Because it seems like that's one of the things that's triggering it.
Is one that they don't want you to drink.
I was trying to do process of elimination for
certain juices they don't want you to have.
The elasticity, probably.
Yeah, and tomatoes are a bad one.
Didn't I say that too? Tomatoes aren't good.
Tomatoes are really bad.
Like, what's this diet about? What?
Because she has an ulcer.
I know, but like, what are you allowed to eat? Is it just what?
Bland.
You just go online and see what
bland baby foods, like basically,
a bland diet is. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Basically, everything that you like to eat, you're not allowed to eat.
I can't.
So she's got to learn how to just change everything around now.
Yeah.
So I told her when we go live, I'm going to support her in the non-coffee drinking, and I'll help her with the tea.
I didn't know that, sweetie.
So on the days we go live, you do tea, and I'll tell her what teas that are good to drink that are not caffeinated.
Yeah.
You know.
Watch Carla start getting on like, that infomercial, the
Okay.
Kachava.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's on every
I
other
know.
commercial.
I know.
Seriously.
Watch
What
her
the hell
start
is that
promoting-
stuff? It looks good though. Instead of tasting just like a milkshake. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
and then when
no,
you get it, it's like
seriously,
someone said it's like gritty.
tastes
It
like chalk.
tastes like chalk, and it's not like at all. Doesn't taste like cake. Kachava. All of a sudden, you'll hear
I started drinking this stuff called Kachava.
Kachava, and it's
Kachava.
really good. If you do that, I'm going to be on the floor laughing with Jen. I'm sorry.
I probably wouldn't like it because I don't like anything that's chalky tasting. So
Well, and they're promoting.
No, they're saying it's not though. That's what they're
promoting
saying.
it as it's your full nutrition for a day. I'm sorry,
Right.
are we the Jetsons now?
Right?
Put a pillow.
we're
in
not
the
supposed to eat
It's-
all day. We're
No,
only
it's supposed to be a whole meal replacement, and it's supposed to give you energy. And if you notice, these people are doing hiking and biking, doing all outside activities, and I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going hiking. That's what my daughter does. She loves that stuff. She loves to go
I love
hiking. Yeah, you guys got the mountains over there, so.
You can't stop. Like there's John Muir says, the mountains are calling and I must go.
Yep.
That is the best description of it. Driving, just having them right there and looking at it.
I would probably, if I lived out there, that's probably what I would do too.
Yeah, it's in human nature to want to like conquer things
But then I would want to keep going. And then, like she said, you have to stop yourself because you just want to keep going. And the next thing you know, you're too high. And then, like they got the altitude sickness when they were there when they first went out there.
People often forget, as much time as it takes you to get up the mountain as it's going to take you to get down the mountain.
Get down.
You can't be up there when it's dark. Or
Well, you
yes.
know,
Yes.
when you go hiking, do you take bear spray with you?
and take an air horn and be going,
Yep.
but just the air horn.
My
Yes.
son goes hiking a lot, and he's always got bear spray. And he stopped hiking by himself because I told him, I said, "Don't go hiking by
Yeah.
yourself.
You should never.
We're gonna get a message that you got eaten by a bear."
Well, the first time that they went, when they first, went to Colorado, and she said they were like, I think 11,000, and they were hiking. They stayed overnight in this one area over there, and she said that they never got so scared. She went out to go pee at night. She brought her light with her, and as she's like walking back to the tent, she heard a noise, so she got back in the tent right away. And she woke up her husband and she was telling him. And then all of a sudden she's like, it's hard to explain. And she's trying so bad to tell me how it sounded. And the more she was trying, I started laughing because she goes, it's not funny. I go, well, what did it sound like? And she goes, it was right next to their tent and it freaked the shit out of them. She said it was almost like a laughter, but
Oh my God.
but in an animal sound. And I said, a hyena? And she's like, it wasn't a hyena.
You got to watch that channel, What Lurks Beneath or What Lurks Beyond or something like that. It's all stories about hikers and.
Well, and then wait, so listen, so she kept talking about, she goes, it wasn't a hyena. I go, what about a wolf? Nope. She said, Mom, it was big because we both heard it. And it was just something like, and I go, maybe it was Bigfoot. And she was like getting mad at me. But I was like, she goes, we've never heard it before. And it seemed to me like it was a long time before it finally left. And you can hear the breath by the tent. And she was like scared out of her mind. And finally, they made like loud sounds and her husband was screaming at it and it left. And then they waited longer to make sure that it left. And he went with the spotlight and looked all around. And it was at that point, like 4 a.m, where, the sun started to come up. And he goes, let's pick it up. Let's get the hell out of here.
And they went down, and when they got down the bottom, the guy was like, so how was it? And they told him what happened. And he said, let me tell you guys something. And you were high up. He goes, you have no idea what's up there. He said, there's dead bodies still that's up there that
Oh, yeah.
when they go up, our rangers to go up and check just out of nowhere, we'll find dead bodies all the time.
Yeah. I
Um,
think that too.
and she freaked out because she said, I've never heard this is the weirdest sound. I can't explain it to you. And she tried to tell him, and he goes, yeah, he goes, it could be something that we don't even know, because to be honest with you, the higher you go, there's the animals up there that we don't know.
Yeah. The less traffic. It really is.
Right.
I'll be honest. There was a story. What was it? Not too long ago, where it was an active. Was it an active shooter? I don't remember. It was a girl. Okay, because we were surprised that it was a girl, and she was younger. She was like 22 or something.
That's what I said, Spoof. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
And she I don't know if she was threatening a school or what, but
Really?
it was closer to Columbine here, so they took it really seriously, and they put out a bolo and blah blah blah, and they ended
Wow.
up finding this girl on top of Mount Evans, and she jumped. But they didn't find her for, I mean, it was like 3 weeks.
Wow.
She jumped on
Nobody
purpose?
there. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she unalived herself.
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
They didn't find her because obviously in that pit, I guess, by Mount Evans, there's a big valley in there. Like it's not trafficked at all. Nobody has ever gone there. It's just not, there's no way to get back up. So it took a long time before they found her, and they had a bolo out for 3 weeks, freaking out, shut down schools. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I was shocked,
Mm.
Did she do any damage to anybody?
I don't remember. I have to go revisit that story. I think the only damage was just to herself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they found like a long gun, they found that and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. But I'll have to revisit it, because we were shocked that it was, you don't often see a girl, 21
Right.
girl, right?
Yeah, and that's what the guy said to my daughter too. He's like, we get calls all the time for missing people, and the family will say, well, he went hiking here and we haven't seen him in a week, and blah blah blah. And then our driver will go, and sometimes they go, they come in here because they don't plan on coming back, or they go too high. We can only go so far,
Yeah, yeah.
and either an animal gets them or they take their own. So
Exposure too. The temperature.
Exposure, right?
Mr. Green Boots, you've heard of that, haven't
Yep.
you?
Mr.
What?
Green.
Mr. Green Boots. I saw a picture of him on Mr. Balance, actually, because I watch him all the time, and he did the story about Mr. Green Boots. And I guess the people that climb Mount Everest will always, he's like kind of a marker.
He is.
Once they get to him, there's so much more to go after.
Yeah.
And
it's a start. It's a huge, like, hit in the face reminder of how dangerous it is to be up there.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why people.
But you know that my daughter said there's a mountain like that mountain. There's the old Indians that live there. They actually live up there. They can handle that because they're born and lived up there for ages.
Yep. Their Sherpas don't need oxygen. They can go up and down it all day when it takes.
They must be the guides, because they do have guides that guide them up the mountain. But some people I could never make it. There's no way.
What's the other mountain that's bigger than Everest? I think it's 32,000 feet. Everest is 26. Kilimanjaro, yeah.
Yeah, K2.
K2, that's what my herd dog's name is. K2. I said, you named? She goes, that's both of them. Both of our dogs are named after mountains. You got Denali and K2.
I got to meet your daughter.
I know. Yeah, you guys would. She's just like us.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Next
She
time
was
I'm out there, I'll let you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Out by Princeton, I know that she kind of lives in that area. Colorado's a big place, so
She's like you. They wanted to live in the mountains, and that's where they're at. And she's like, nobody's around. I mean, their closest neighbor is like way away, and that she's happy. She doesn't want to
yeah.
be around, you know.
Literally, not that I do it. You can walk out of your house completely naked. You know, it's the sense of freedom. I'm not saying anybody does.
They're like on a mountain too.
don't do it. But
To see
I
the
don't do it.
view,
I'm
it's
saying that
beautiful.
you can. I mean, there's
Yeah,
nobody
you
around
can.
miles.
Yeah, because she's very, very high on the mountain. They have a hot tub out there.
Oh yeah,
isn't there whitewater rafting in Colorado somewhere?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite things to do, Carla.
Have you done it? Yeah, we were going to do it one year, and I chickened out. I watched them for a while, and then I'm like, oh no freaking way am I getting in that thing.
I put pictures of really cool is, oh my God, now that I remember it, the guide that was our head of our whitewater rafting boat, he was from Australia and he was so buff. Oh my gosh, I just kept staring at him. His name was Max and he was gorgeous. He was a gorgeous man. But the coolest part about it was now you're not on white water the whole time, right? You're not conquering these big, turbulent waters the whole time. Obviously, there's more breaks than turbulent waters. And during those breaks, they'll tell you stories. And there's one story I remember going down the Colorado River was there was a hermit. And the hermit lived way up on a mountain. You couldn't even get to it in a cave. For years, he was famous there. And so he ended up passing away and they had to get his body with I don't know, they had to roll it on lines, power lines to get his body out of the cave. And they held a funeral for him. And it was really sad. You can see it as you're traveling down the river, like the cave, and they still have the lines up. It's kind of eerie. And then in the water, because there was an old train that ran through there, the train derailed and dumped into the Colorado River. So there's pieces of the boxcar sticking up here and there that you kind of maneuver and you're just like, oh my God, it's so eerie, you know?
No. I watched my dog kick grass all over the place. It just got through raining, so it's not fun. It's all green, you guys. All the snow melted.
See, we got snow last night.
Did you? A lot?
2 inches, not a lot.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't get that much snow this year. I mean, maybe we got 6, and then it's all melted now.
Yeah, we haven't gotten much snow. It's been cold a couple days.
Yeah, but that's
I haven't
it.
really got a lot of snow.
Ugh, I've been battling snow. It's like I live back in Wisconsin again.
Well, it isn't true. The mountains, like right now, it's warm because isn't it like the opposite of what you have? So when it's cold, it's warmer up in the mountains. And then when it's warm by you, it's cooler up in the mountains. Something like that. My daughter was telling me.
Well, it might be different for her because she lives kind of closer. I always just say that it's always 10 degrees colder. 10 degrees colder in the mountains. It usually is than it is where I.
Well, the higher you go, too. It gets. I think the highest they went was 14,000 feet. I was like, "You're nuts."
Yeah, that's the highest mountain in Colorado, and that's after 11,000 feet, that's when it gets interesting. It's beautiful. 11,000 to 14,000 feet. It's beautiful.
But when she first came out there, they went 11,000, and then they got the altitude sickness, and she was like, "It's terrible." She kept getting neck aches, and she went to the doctor and talked to the nurse, and she goes, "Well, it depends on your body because you're pretty fit, so it should not last that long on you, but also how long you've been here, how long you've been, living in the States where you were at." She said, "I've been here most of 10 years and my body still can't get used to it."
Oh yeah, my ears still pop.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I can
she,
always tell when I'm traveling, just even driving up, going up where your ears will pop every time. And I've been here for 8 years.
Well, they left. They came back. I guess they came home for a while. And then she was like, I miss Colorado. I go, are you kidding? You just came home. And she's like, I know, I can't help it. So
Yeah.
they went back.
Hi, Only Farms, Troll, Mafia. Greetings, greetings and salutations.
Yeah, he was in they were in Stuffs and Trisha's yesterday. Only Farms. How you doing, Only Farms?
Hmm?
Mojo Joe. How you doing, Bales?
She's got a birthday coming up.
Oh, Bailey?
Yeah, no.
Or Mojo? Mojo?
Yeah.
Jojo.
Oh, Bailey, I did that thing that you asked me to do. Asked
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah, I did that, honey.
I sent her a thing last night.
Yeah.
Dude.
I've known JoJo since the Ben Ashworth days.
Yeah, JoJo's been around. I mean,
She has been. I've known her
Yes,
too
been.
for the same I
I
met her
love
through
her.
you when I first came on by you. That's when I met Mojo. And I
Oh,
think
we have to sing
she
for
was
her.
Jojo, I think.
Yeah.
Jojo something.
Yeah.
And
And then she's changed her name a few
so many times, yeah.
but it's always to me, it's always been Jojo.
yeah.
My sister from a
And,
different mister.
and then she used to come up and give us a few bars and sing. She used to
Yeah.
show off her little, remember your little puppy?
Because she's a good
And,
singer.
Yes,
She's
she
in
is.
a band. Yeah,
She
so
used
she's a
to-
good singer.
She used to come up and you're in trouble. No, get off the rug. Oh my God, she just get off my new rug. I'm not laughing.
Who are you talking to? Your dog?
Yes, she's all muddy and she went on my new rug.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
What happened?
It's 61 degrees here right now.
Carla, get your swimsuit on.
Flip flops. Good Lord.
It's supposed to be
That's warm.
53 here today.
61 though is unheard of. And Shauna. Hello, Shauna. Shauna.
Shauna's in the house.
We're talking about
Shauna.
Bigfoot, UFOs,
Government.
We try to
well,
stay away
it's
from
Valentine's Day, but at least I didn't catch any STDs. Yeah.
I love Shauna's
Well,
one-liners.
sometimes being on your own is
Better.
the thing.
I used to say that when I was single and it was Valentine's Day. And what did you give for Valentine's? I got myself some chocolates. It's a Valentine. I'm
I
my
didn't
own
even get
Valentine.
flowers. I got nothing for Valentine's Day.
I got furniture.
That's right.
Oh, that's a good
she got-
Valentine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He told me today, he goes, I'm going to get you some flowers. I go, please don't. I don't want flowers. They just die.
Oh, come on, Shauna.
Yeah.
Silly girl.
What'd she say?
Said I heard y'all talking about my kin, Bigfoot.
Stop it.
Shut up.
Stop it. Stop.
Exactly. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
You're a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah.
inside and out. So stop it. I have to yell at you if you just keep talking like that.
That's not how I look at you.
Hi.
At all.
No, I don't either.
That's not what we see.
Not at all.
I think is this true that we're most like critical of ourselves? Like
Well,
sometimes I'll
duh.
look at myself in the mirror and I'll stick my tongue out at
Stop
myself.
it.
I'm like, you are so freaking ugly.
Stop
Like,
it,
no,
Carla.
but you
Stop
do,
it, Carla.
I mean, we're critical of ourselves.
I mean,
It's
we are,
true.
but don't ever say that out loud because you're
Right?
beautiful. You are, and you should be saying that when you look at yourself.
Thank you. That
No,
song like Christina
sometimes-
Aguilera, I'm
Oh.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Operation Beautiful, Carla.
Right?
I also like,
Every
I'm
single
also
day.
one to like insult myself by saying how dumb I am usually.
Oh my God.
Actually, you're super smart.
Right?
I wish I was.
You are.
Carla.
You really are. Give yourself more credit, honey.
I'm a good speller.
Surprised at you.
I took a test, a
Sit down.
spelling test, and I was like in the
No.
top 80% or 90% of people that, because they give you all these
No.
trick things to spell, like their what they're using
Yeah.
and sense, because those are the ones people get wrong all the time. You,
Yes.
you
There.
know,
Yeah.
yeah.
My spell check does that to me. I know better, but my spell check will bring it up, and I'm like, "You stupid."
I know.
But I mean,
Well,
even a lot of people don't know things about you that I know.
that's true.
You are fluent in French. I
Yes.
mean, absolutely 100% fluent. You
Yep,
know?
bilingual.
Yeah. I mean, and there are things about you that I admire so much, that I've learned from you.
That's my mom, though. My mom taught us all French. My brothers and sister.
Yeah.
I mean, she was French, so
And you sound so
Yeah,
good.
see, you know French, you know a second language.
I'm not good at writing it, but I'm good at speaking it.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
But writing it, like I can a little bit, but mostly speaking. Speaking, I can.
I love it. It's a gift to have you as my friend. I don't know if I've ever said
Oh, I consider you
That's so
guys
true,
good.
though.
It
It's
is.
true. We're all lucky to have each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gift every morning when I come and chat and there's, our people in here.
Yeah.
People in here we
And
recognize.
the people that come in here are so good. Like,
Aren't they, though?
Yeah.
there might not be a lot, like hundreds and hundreds of people, but the people that come in here talk, they
And
engage, and that's what I like about the people.
they're regular, and and so we enjoy their company.
Yeah.
And I like going into theirs. So they become, it's like we build a bond.
We do.
I feel out of breath.
Like
I just
even
like,
look at JoJo, right? We have our JoJo. We have
yes,
love
our
different
Baileys.
personalities. Yes.
Yes, love Bailey.
I
Yeah.
love Bailey.
I've loved Bailey since Ben Ashworth days. Like Bailey Vext and I go back
Yeah.
like 4.5 years, something like that. I mean, we had our little.
All of us did. And you know what? Right. We did. We all, but the beauty of it is look, we all circled back
Yeah.
and we all came back. There's a reason why.
Yeah.
And it's not to come back to destroy each other, to go back again and do this back and forth shit.
No.
There's a reason why, because
I genuinely
we are with the people
Carla.
we are supposed
Yeah.
to be with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I genuinely miss this chat in the morning.
Mhm.
The friendships that I genuinely missed it. I'm not here to fight with anybody.
Mm-mm.
No, because it's
on YouTube, and we all know
that's
who it is.
probably why I have an ulcer. Like, it's just like the fighting is not good for my health. I don't think.
And if
Well,
that's
it's not good for anybody's health. It isn't. It's toxic. And they want to just some people just want to keep pulling the toxicity in their life. Go for it.
Right.
I don't have time for that. I have too much other things that's going on in my life that I'd rather be doing than to sit around and be fighting all day long.
True.
So
We
who
all
wants to fight?
drama. We all like a little drama, but it, when
I
you
like the drama, but I don't like I don't like myself. I don't like to fight
yes,
people. I really don't. And, as far as the fighting goes, I'm just choosing to ghost the people that are toxic to me.
it's not even fighting
Absolutely.
anymore. It's just straight. They go straight to real life.
Right.
It's not even the community.
Well, and it's not just that. It's like, okay, it's what, going on 4.5 years. Why do you want to keep bringing up the past? Who cares? Nobody cares. No one cares. The past.
No.
That's why it's called the past. Leave it in the past. And if that's what you keep living on, then I feel sorry for you.
Right.
That says a lot about your character, not ours. So
I don't
move
think-
along swiftly.
I don't think about the people that I don't like or don't like me. I don't think about them. I don't know. Why would I sit here and think about them and try to please them and all that?
Mhm.
It's not my job to do that.
There's too much hate in this world. So it's up to us to try to derail that and change it and start doing something about it. And I think if we just start having more things that are opposite of the hate, start changing it
A little bit. A little.
Yeah, we're the only
little
ones
by
that
little.
use that.
Yeah.
We're the
Well,
only-
it'll come. Once you need to get the toxic and the ugliness out.
Only
and
Farm
sometime-
Soul Mafia says there are personality disorders that infect the communities here in YouTube. When you
Mhm.
have disorders that actually create drama as part of their existence, it is toxic.
Very good point.
But yeah.
Very
And
good
Bailey
point.
says very toxic, and whoever wants it, go for it. We have our own lives and aren't invested in this insanely deplorable behavior. Will not do it. Not
That's-
looking. Yeah. Exactly.
For
And there are
review.
scouts out there. There are like okay, Scott Black, who's in here today. He
Mhm.
has a chill chat. Phil, he has a chill chat. Like Spoofer, she has a chill chat. You know, there's so many chats that you can go into and not have to engage in,
Right. You know.
fighting. It's just not. Well, you should know more than anyone, Jen. You have been really, and I was part of that too, really raked over the coals for.
I'll be honest with you. It made me who I am on YouTube. And I'm the type of person that, and all the ladies around me know this, that you will never come to me and say, why were you in this stream? Yada, yada, yada. Right?
Right.
We're friends, and why would you do that to me? And blah, blah. Listen, we have no business being friends if you can't trust me.
Right.
Bottom line. Nobody's
Right.
going to tell me what to do at 46 years old on the computer.
Mhm.
Okay? I know what, right? I can sleep
We
fine.
go in other communities, and there are communities that people don't particularly care of, and I think we're big girls and big enough and old enough to know better. And
Yes.
sometimes we go in, and like me, I go in Molly's. There's times I enjoy her. I like listening to it. There's times that, okay, this is not something I want to hear, or
Yeah.
that's a subject that,
And don't
Yeah.
assume that Whistledown is supporting Molly. Or
just
don't
because,
know who I support.
because we're in there. Right.
You don't
right.
know. Nobody's ever asked me who I support. Don't assume anything because you look like an ass, right?
Shauna
Mhm.
says there's a woman in the beef sector who was ordered by a judge to stay off YouTube for 3 years. She went to jail and on probation over YouTube bullshit.
Wow.
That's it.
Isn't that
And
crazy?
3 years to the day she came back with her old bullshit and
Ooh.
started.
Wow. That's
That's like
obsessive
someone that
behavior.
doesn't not learned their lesson.
like addicting. You know.
Read
you're-
Only Farms, because they said histrionic personality disorder is defined as people who display patterns of attention seeking after dramatic behavior to gain the approval of others.
Stop it. Stop it. Look for approval within your own self and your heart.
Thank you.
And make sure
The
when
only
you lay your
people
head
that
pillow that you're good.
the only people that should matter to you anyways is either your friends or your family. Other than that, I mean, strangers on YouTube who you're never going to
What's
meet.
the beef sector? What's the beef sector? There's a beef sector.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think that's where German lady came from, was
Yes.
the beef sector.
What
From
is
what
that?
I understand. And I don't know what that is. I've never been in there.
I
So
think it's a fighting community, not like fist fighting, but I think it's just a and I think they're pretty bad. I don't know, like bad, bad, the beef sector where they just go after each other. And I don't know if they go real life. I've never heard anything.
Well, maybe that's one section that YouTube needs to pay more attention to instead of all, baby crap around here.
I don't think YouTube gives a flying.
Yeah,
No.
it's money. It's
to be
money.
honest. I think that the more you fight, the more money they make, and they
Yeah.
don't. And they're not going to do anything about it. So as far as that goes, I don't trust YouTube to do anything to combat bullying or anything else.
Right. YouTube is like the Andy Cohen entity. And you know what I mean? They love to be the reunion, right, of the drama factor. And they won't do anything about going overboard.
Well, the drama community has kind of I mean, who is in the drama community now?
I don't know. That's why I'd love to have some kind of reunion. Just kind of get an idea of where everybody is at and not stands, but just where everybody's at.
It used to be fun.
Yeah.
Used to be fun, but yes, that's where I first met German Lady. It's just another part of YouTube. And for the most part, their rules for retaliation. Hang on, I have to answer my phone.
Are different, but there are good things happening there, however. Really?
Oh, really? See, I want to hear about the good things.
Me too. It can be just as toxic as everywhere. It will require a catastrophic problem to happen in real life that has YouTube as willing bystander for YouTube to do anything about it. Mm-hmm.
What about this? What if in a perfect world, YouTube was responsible for humans and they're not only live streams, but the reactions that come with it.
Right.
What if that happened? What would YouTube look like? I mean, and I think it would take away some freedoms, being able to say things because, who's the rule maker on what hurts people's feelings? Where's the rule book? So it's tough,
I mean, not get it to the point where it's becoming like, well, you can't say or do anything, but at least get it narrowed down a little bit to start having some structure here.
Well, and doxing is it illegal? Yes. Does everybody know that? No, it's illegal.
Exactly.
It is illegal. I think on a federal level, don't quote me, but it's illegal. And not a lot of people know that because I think YouTube has just let it fly.
Right. Exactly. And people are just nowadays, it's just it comes off people's tongues so easy.
Yeah. I feel bad for the people that start YouTube and they want to make money. Right.
That's what he just said. That's what OnlyFarms just said. It's companies making so much money at this point. It would be just a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
So
it's a tough one. It really is.
Hey, Jamie's Madhouse.
I'm sitting here talking away.
You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm on mute. I'm looking down. I'm like, oh no wonder.
I'm like, why is she's highlighting
me? They don't hear me. What was I? Now I forget what I was going to say.
I was wondering why you're highlighting the comments. So I was like, maybe she wants.
Well, no. I'm just saying that they don't. YouTube's not going to do anything to creators that are bringing in money for them. Whether they're abusive or not, whether they're bullying or not, it's just not going to happen because they're getting their money.
Yeah. It's true, it's not like they're not their business, and they've just now rolled out their live streaming TV, so they're in for it for the money,
Like Bailey said, OnlyFarm, you are spot on. I've said many times, but what is scary is will be something you cannot take back, and things will go back to shit after a short while anyway.
Yeah.
I also think companies like StreamYards and Streamlab are also complicit in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
While they are not the medium people see these streams, they facilitate panels that cause issues, paid
Yes.
or not. Yeah, that's true. That is
Yep.
true.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you think about it, the second, well, it was Stream Labs came first, but they didn't have panels. Or yeah, and then StreamYards came with the panels. As soon as panels started coming on, and people started going on panels, that's when more of the stuff started happening. And now you can have up to 10 people on your panel.
I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that could be a good thing. I mean, not necessarily into a brawl, but I would like to have it into a panel party, fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Who does that and I admire, right? Is and I don't assume I support or don't support because nobody knows. But Queen V does that. She'll she'll have like 6 or 8 people on there and they just come on and chill and talk. And, if you're bored, you come in and out and they cover things that are happening during the day. That atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I love her channel. I just actually just now got a notification from her channel, but I go in there all the time. I learn because I really don't know a lot of the people in there, but I'm just sitting back and but what I've seen, it's a good channel. It's a good channel. You guys, if you haven't subbed to her because she has a really good channel.
I think with everybody, everybody has their sides, and you have to, take the good with the bad and the bad with the good on every.
Right.
Exactly.
But
and I like
pride
Mandoline's
myself.
channel, and I like Hooker's channel, and I like just I'm like the channels I'm welcome in.
Exactly. I like I'm still laughing at Nenny and what she's going through with
Nanny?
with that one person, because she puts things out in a positive way, and it's funny.
Nanny
I like her tactics. I really do.
There's another one I've come back and forth with for years, Nanny C. Now we're okay. But we've gone back and forth.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
I'm not against these streams at all. I just think they need to be some moderation and consequences for failing to follow the rules. Well, yeah, I agree. But how many people do they have that will do that? I don't know on YouTube. I mean, to wake up and to do anything about it, you have to go over to Twitter. So.
Guess who popped down? Jen popped down. I'm going to have to end this pretty soon.
Yeah, it's probably her whatchamacallit.
Yeah, her internet. But I should be ending this anyways. Simon, I'm going to yell at you because you didn't come up.
Simon. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
We were waiting for you to come up.
What's the thing you have to do tomorrow?
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So
okay.
9:20. So
on what you need to do with what?
Yeah, I guess
okay.
Give me all my instructions and everything. So anyways,
it's nice talking to you. I'm glad you stopped in Only Farms.
Yeah, thank you for a nice chat, everybody. We'll be going live again on Friday, and at the same time around 9:00.
And I promise I'll be on time.
No problem.
I won't stand up. Holy shit.
You guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for coming in. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys for sure. And
100 times 100.
It's so pleasant, honestly, when you guys come in here and engage in, our conversation, it's so pleasant for us that I can't even tell you how much.
Thank you for always giving us the support and being here.
Yeah.
We love it. And we appreciate you all. Bailey, love you to death. Keep in touch, girlfriend. I'll talk to you more on what's going on.
Okay, guys. All right.
Only Trolls, thank you for coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll catch you in later streams too.
Yep.
Spoof, love you to death. And for everybody else that came in earlier, Ross, Trisha, etc. Thank you guys. Jamie's Madhouse, thanks for stopping by.
Ross Dog, whatever, whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you soon. See you on Friday, hopefully.
Yep.
Bye.
Hopefully. Yeah. Bye, everybody.